It's a live Instagram.
You guys all in? Yeah.
Is it actually like, are we going? Is it?
I think so.
Oh, it's on. Hello.
Whoa, that's
What's up, world?
that's
Wow,
nice.
people already are funneling in.
They're funneling
Sorry
in.
that we started like 5 or 10 minutes late.
Come
We've been
on.
having some issues with Pizza Hut.
We were trying to order, and life happens, and
So,
there was like 5 different pizzas.
apparently-
Also, they didn't deliver here, so
We were trying to get Pizza Hut so that we could eat it right when this live stream is over because we're kind of hungry. But I called the first Pizza Hut, which is technically the closest one to us. It's supposed to be only a mile away. They said they didn't deliver. And they're like, you have to try the one that's on this street. I'm like, okay. So I called that Pizza Hut. And they're like, yeah, we don't deliver to you. And I was like, well, okay, which Pizza Hut delivers to us? And they're like, try this one. This is the one that delivers
Guess
to
what
you.
happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened?
Guess.
Still
guess.
didn't work.
Called that Pizza Hut. They said, yeah, we don't deliver to you. You need to go to the Pizza Hut that does. I'm like, which Pizza Hut delivers to us?
And then when we asked that, they sent us back to the first one. So we were just
Oh
like,
my God.
oh my goodness. Like,
basically, Seth's house doesn't exist on any map, according to Pizza Hut.
It's like this big, like black square that no one can figure out.
Yes.
It's like, you don't exist in this realm.
You live in like a quarantine zone or something. Except Pizza Hut hates you.
It's not the first time we've delivered to here. Like, it is possible.
But
I
it
have
probably
no
will
idea
be
what
the
it
last.
is.
Whatever.
Goodness.
So what's happening, Momsters? What's happening, you
It's getting
cool
really hard
cats?
for us to read the comments.
Yeah.
Well, because
I
had to be, like,
I really think
sideways
someone
with it.
else should grab their phone and just see what the
Like
comments
probably
are.
Oh,
might
that's
do
a good
that,
idea.
and it'll be
Yeah.
on like a delay. But I
Yeah.
guess
That's a
we'll
good
turn the
idea.
volume off and see the swings of the comments.
Yeah.
I guess here.
We're going to use Seth's phone to see what you guys are saying, because reading sideways is not our forte.
Yeah.
What's God? Or, what's
What's
good?
good?
What's good?
I'm Jeremy.
We're not going to answer that
Wow,
question
we're getting
yet.
really.
Guys, this is
really
getting a little too
deep real
serious
quick.
real fast.
Hi, Jeremy. Also, the rest of y'all.
Hey, guys.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Just
I'm
reading
gonna.
it. Yeah, it just says,
uh,
hey, I love you. Hello.
Hey,
You don't need a clip.
hey,
love you
Faith
too.
Marion
Just keep scrolling
004. How's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, from Jersey. Nice.
Hey, Jersey.
Hey, Jersey,
What's
what's
up,
up?
Jersey people?
We wrote a song about you guys. Hey, Pidge. They like you.
I love you so much.
Aw, thank
That's
you. We
nice.
love you guys too. So
Yes, we did.
actually, there's quite a few people in here. Do you guys wanna? Do you want us to play a little
Well,
song?
we've got
acoustically?
our first question, and we have our first answer to it. It says, "Sing Kissophobic, please." The answer is not tonight.
No.
I'm sorry. Very sorry.
The answer
Very
is
sorry.
no, not tonight.
By the way, for Kissophobic though, obviously our whole album Visions of Hollywood is going to be released on Valentine's Day, February 14th. So be looking out for that. If you haven't yet, go to our pledge campaign. You can find it in the link in our bio.
Hey,
on our
Louisiana.
band page.
What's up?
And you can find the link in our bio on our band page. And if you go there, if you order anything off the pledge campaign, you get our album along with whatever you bought, and you also get it like about a month early. So go check that out if you haven't already.
Basically, January 15th, it's up, and once the campaign is over, there's no more ordering from our pledge campaign, so
Yeah.
all the merch there is gone. But also January 15th, if you did buy stuff, you will get to check out Visions of Hollywood, the album, before anybody else. So you can download
That's
it
awesome.
and basically fall in love with whatever.
Which also, for those of you who like Kissophobic that are asking that want to hear the full version, it's an awesome song, and it's actually the song that we're going to be shooting a music video for
very
this
soon.
month.
Yeah.
That's right.
So hopefully we're going to have
Yes.
the music video released the same day as the album. So
Someone said, "How's life?"
Oh, good.
it's terrible.
Just staying busy.
My life is in shambles.
Yeah.
Just the worst.
It's okay, Jeremy. It's
This is the
okay.
worst.
Sorry, buddy.
Had a rough day. Yeah.
Yeah, so
McDonald's messed up my burger.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Jeez.
When they do
Wow.
that, it's all downhill from
Yeah, it's
there.
all downhill from there.
And then Pizza Hut heard what McDonald's did, and
I
we're
know.
like, we're going to do the same thing.
Hop the bandwagon.
Who are these guys again?
We've had really bad luck with food today.
I'm kidding. I don't.
Although
get
I went to Arby's today and it was awesome. So
cool. Good job, Arby's.
Yeah. Good job.
They
We like to
good.
stick to
Thanks,
the
Arby's.
I even get to ring the bell at the end. It was pretty fun.
We apparently like to stick to the one food group of fast food.
What is that?
Ironically,
Pizza, McDonald's, Arby's. We're just promoting all kinds of healthy stuff out there.
It's like, yeah,
just so you know, I actually don't eat McDonald's.
we
So
eat
that was
all.
a joke.
Everybody eats all organic.
I eat
Yeah.
McDonald's for breakfast because they have some nice breakfast.
I just eat
Those
grass.
hotcakes, yo,
Those
and hash
hotcakes
browns.
are
You know what I'm
pretty
saying?
grass, you know? Yeah, you eat wheatgrass?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I literally
though-
just eat grass. That's how I'm able to keep
Like,
the hair nice and
Just
wild.
like outside, like just go on the
Yeah,
sidewalk
just
and
grab
get
there and
grass.
just grab a hunk of grass
Wow.
and just.
I'm in the band, but I even reserved the CD already early, so I can get it a month early. So you guys gotta go get yours.
You guys have to beat Seth.
Seth's our own biggest fan.
Yeah, it's good. Someone has to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good.
So, would you guys like to hear a song acoustically? Yes? No?
Yeah.
What are the comments saying?
Someone wants to know if we'll come to Connecticut. Definitely. I hope
Maybe
so.
eventually we'll come to Connecticut.
Yeah. If we
As we tour in Canada. Yes, we
Yeah.
will. That might actually be sooner than
Make
later.
good choices. Who said that?
Someone posts a
I
lot of
only
umbrellas
make
because it's
the best
raining,
choices.
and I agree with
It
that.
is
Oh,
raining.
It's raining very hard.
Is it still raining?
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
I can't tell. Sorry.
Well, I think we're gonna try to play a song from the new album for you guys. It's called "Every Little Everything," and mainly because that's the one we practiced 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's
we
a good
got here
point.
all a little late, and our plan was to do more, but practice and all that jazz.
So that's what we're going to do. Should we start? I think everybody's
Yeah,
pretty much in
why
here
not?
at this
Yeah.
point with a big crowd. All
I
right.
said,
so,
sing a song, please, so we're gonna do it.
All right, here we
Sing a
go.
song, please. That's what that sounds
Someone
like.
said, "What's your favorite thing to eat?" And we will get back to that in a bit once we start answering questions, Q&A, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Cool. Right now, we'll hit this.
Alright, so
Every little everything.
everything.
Everything is little. Wait, no, I don't know.
Wait,
Everything is little.
Everything is little. It's a
All the
confusing
little things.
song.
weird. Why is mine?
All the small things.
Oh, it's still.
Yeah.
Care, true
That doesn't sound
brings.
familiar.
What
She
is
left
that
me
song?
roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. I know we said we'd sing our song, but we're singing.
Blink-182. All right, cool.
Okay, we're all warmed up.
Shouts out to Tom Long and Mark Hoppus.
Yes.
And
If you're watching, congratulations.
because they're really watching our lives.
Blink-182 really cares what we post on our,
Oh, yeah.
our social media.
Travis Barker is. I see his name
What?
on.
Oh my gosh, he just commented.
Totally is. He said,
Oh my
"What's
God,
up,
guys?
Doc? What's up, Makeout Monday?
What's up, Travis Barker?
Thanks for the heads up."
Anyway, without further ado,
See if we remember.
this
our
song is
own
called Every Little Everything.
Yeah.
And it's off our debut upcoming album, Visions of Hollywood, which drops on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Can't plug that enough. All right.
Alright.
You're gonna hear that
Thank
a
you,
lot
Jeremy.
tonight,
Yeah.
probably.
Alright,
But,
ready?
yeah.
I'll just start it, or we want to come
You started, yeah.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Here we go.
How am I supposed to deal with all this bitterness? I thought I knew everything till I
gosh, I was sweating. Holy
Sweating
No,
so
I think they meant we landed on Earth. That's how we land. We just
Yeah.
go through everything. And
So did that like?
What
Did
are
that,
you talking
I don't
about?
even know.
so that pretty much like sucked, right? That was pretty much the worst.
Read what they
Thing
say.
ever
What
in history.
they
Yeah,
say.
what are they
They
saying
say
about
They
the
say it's
performance?
terrible, or they say
Please
it's good?
stop, please. No.
For the love of everything, please stop.
Me crying? Yes. Likely, I think so.
Because it's bad?
We love talented
Because it's bad,
legends.
I know.
Amazing. Love this so much. These vocals. I'm weeping. Take
Take-
my money. Wow.
Okay,
Crying
Alright.
real tears.
if you insist.
Hey, well, actually, this is a good point. How about we open up to some Q&A stuff? Because someone just asked, how did we start singing? You know?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I
I'm
think this is
screaming.
a good,
Yes, I'm crying. There's a
good
lot of
time.
I'm crying.
Because it's
Guys,
bad?
stop crying. Stop crying.
Because it's bad.
It's okay. I'm so
It hurt.
happy.
It literally hurt.
Like, oh God, please stop. Oh,
Oh no,
Upbeat song,
my
nice.
ears are bleeding.
Everybody was happy we did an upbeat song.
Sweet.
So we'll do maybe another upbeat song later, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
Maybe
see.
a sad.
Well,
Sorry, I
Maybe
just
a
kind
sad
of,
song.
said that. Okay.
all around me are familiar faces.
There
There it is.
That's
Starting off like,
Yeah.
It's a very sad song.
Is that copywritten though? We're not supposed to say it.
Oh, and on Instagram Live, you can do whatever the frick.
This is,
Anything?
hey, in case
Wow.
someone says it, this is an homage to those songs. We're not performing them for money.
Yeah,
This is-
no copyright
No.
law.
We respect those
Not
songs.
at all. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. I just saw my sneeze in delay. I was like,
Guys,
I
he's
I
sneezing
literally-
in delay.
I know, but I literally looked like I was like, where can I sneeze? And then I just kind of went, "Achoo!"
I didn't even
like
see
right
that.
in front of you guys.
That
That was
well,
funny.
I guess, should we do the Q&A thing?
Sure.
Yeah, since we said we would.
Ish.
Also, I'm going to go back to that one question just because I think it's funny. I started singing by trying to sing, and I was basically tone deaf.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. Like, my teacher, my coach, some of my family, were like, hey, don't sing.
Maybe you just shouldn't do
Maybe
that.
you just
ever.
shouldn't do
He
that.
was literally told never to sing.
Yeah, I
and
was.
now look at he's.
And I'm not much
Doing
better,
great.
but
I mean, at the time, it was honestly for good reason because he was
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I was pretty bad, yeah.
But-
and then I kind of just told myself that, hey, I really want to make this work. I don't know. I had some determination as like a 9-year-old, so then I just kept going, and like every day I practiced, not kidding. And then eventually I got good enough to where I can be in a punk band,
Yeah.
He's like,
But-
you can't be
yes.
like Sam Smith.
I'm
Like, you
not
can be
Sam
in a
Smith
punk
now,
band.
but I could be in a punk band. So
That
that's
proves that you can do anything as long as you put your
Well,
mind to
as long
it.
as you work really,
really hard doing it. Yes.
Work hard,
And
people.
never give up.
Yeah.
never surrender.
Yes, thank you.
Galaxy Quest reference.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's an awesome movie.
Unless there's certain things that just are not going to work out for you. Like for me, basketball. I'm only 5'8". Clearly, that was not the career path I was going to go into. So, just know yourself as well. That's also helpful.
know yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone's actually putting Twixter. You should sing.
Oh, well, we were talking about
We were talking about
well,
singing.
We
I
weren't
Should
talking
we
about
do
Mike
question
Twixter.
and answer first.
Well, yeah, let's keep doing that.
Dude, this is Instagram Live is just like all
Should-
over the place.
we
You
should
do whatever
just-
you want. So
we
we
can
can
even-
go back and forth. We can
Yeah.
do some more questions. What other questions are there? Let's see what we
Yeah,
got.
how about everybody goes through the list, grabs a question,
Okay.
we'll answer it, and
Someone-
then we'll go back to playing.
Someone
cool.
said form Voltron! Explanation mark.
Form Voltron.
Yes.
Shout out to all the Lance fans out there. There are many of you because Lance is obviously the best character on Voltron.
What is that?
Whoa,
Honestly,
whoa,
you guys are such
whoa,
great.
dude.
I like me some Keith,
What?
Oh, I do too. And Alora, and
Honestly,
Shiro,
you guys
and
are such
Paige,
great
and Hunk. I
Crake.
love the whole cast.
I love you. What's Crake?
I think they just probably typoed.
It's just a typo.
No, but I'm trying to great Crake.
Maybe it's a new thing, Crake. I'm
That's
not
what
always
saying. Is
up
that
on
a
the
new
time.
thing? Yeah, I'm not. I'm really not.
We are Craig. We are
Man,
Craig.
dude, you guys are super Crake.
You guys are so Crake right now, man.
Oh, that's a good
It's like a
question.
mixture
Hold on.
between like
What's the question?
Katie,
crack
Hey,
and
hey,
Crake.
guys,
What you got?
Katie Human 99 said, "What's a song you're looking forward to?"
Everyone hearing
Everyone
from the new
hearing
album.
from the new album.
We can all answer that real quick.
I think collectively we're all pretty stoked for Kissophobic,
Well,
which is. So I'm
Everybody's
just gonna
got
throw that out there. I
I
mean,
mean,
that's
definitely
just
Kissophobic, yeah, but
That's
but we have our
collectively.
favorites.
For me, I'm pretty stoked for a song called "Shake It Like a Polaroid." A lot of fun.
Mhm.
It's a super cool song. It's very kind of it's kind of mid tempo, upbeat, but it's very dancey.
It's like dance punk.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
What about you?
it's fun. Me? Let's go
I'm
down the
gonna
line.
go
What
with mine.
you got, John?
Well,
John.
the first song that popped into my head was Fear and Loathing.
which is the last song on the album.
Last
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Is that? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I
It's
didn't
also
take it.
Down in the Valley, but Fear and Loathing in the Valley is, I think, what it's gonna be called. But
Well, I think for me,
it's fine. You can say that. I'm just have to figure
Seth,
it
let
out.
him do his own thing, man. What you
Please. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
No, I just
Um,
now I gotta think.
No. Now I gotta think.
Seth's just super passive.
I
aggressive.
literally thought
No, it's fine.
that
You
that
just
would be
ruined
the
my
last.
thing, so.
I was like, "What's one of the songs that would be the last ones that they were gonna say?" And you literally said it second. So it's like now I have
Well,
to
that's
think.
it. It's great minds think alike, right?
You can have the
I
same
probably
answer.
sent that over to you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's not illegal to have the same answer.
what do you like about it? Why
I like
the ending bridge?
Yeah, I just like the build.
Seth, stop talking. Let the man talk.
I like how it goes into this like musical roller coaster. It's just very it's just very kind of tense.
Yeah.
And the lyrics match the music so well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That like towards the end of the song, you almost start to well up because
Yeah.
you can feel like
Like,
just
it
the
gives me-
emotion behind
Like
it.
you
It's
just
really-
catch feels.
Yeah, and you're
It
just
gives
like,
me
whoa.
chills every
Yeah,
time.
Every time I get
Yeah.
chills after listening to that song. So that's the song that I hope people really.
Fear and Loathing in the Valley.
Yeah,
It's
you-
the last song of the album too. It'll be a great closer. to
I'd
the
say
album.
for me, it's tough between either. I mean, Kissophobic's really on my mind right now because I'm filming. I'm trying to like direct and get all this stuff together for the video. So I'm thinking about it literally 24/7. So I mean, that one's definitely one of the faves.
Yeah.
But then Mascara Lines is pretty close to my heart. And then all those big punk ones, like Bullet and Desiree, definitely for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's a lot of good stuff.
Oh, and Every Little Everything, which we just played, is one of my faves too.
Yeah, it's fun.
One of my favorite ones. It's really catchy. Is Party on the Weekend.
Yeah,
You guys didn't say
party.
that. Party on the Weekend.
Yeah, we didn't say
Remember that one, and you'll like it.
Let's do another question. What else we got?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
There's
Jeremy, you
so
pick
many
one.
questions. I don't know.
Scroll through. See what you
There's,
got.
there's not even enough time to scroll through, so I've just kind of tried to stay where we were and just keep looking. I don't know.
What?
Everyone just keep reposting your
Well,
question if it hasn't been asked
see
because
that.
we need to be able to see it.
Yeah, we're-
Aw, thanks, babe.
Huh?
Sorry, my girlfriend commented in the.
You can't say
Oh,
that.
that's
okay.
cute. That's
Aw.
what a
Okay,
cute
that was
comment.
vague because I was like, "What's going on?" Okay.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
While he's thinking about that, I need to think of doing
Um,
something. Just
I
to...
got a whole lot of. Do you guys know Dawei?
The way.
I know the way.
You guys know the way.
The way?
The way.
What is the way?
The way?
Do you guys know the way?
Doway. No, Doway, man. You gotta get in that street lingo.
Okay.
You know?
The way?
Well, I'm gonna
The
wait.
way.
We're gonna wait. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Seth is yo-yoing. That's a good sign. He's very entertained right now.
It
He's
actually,
trying to entertain. He's.
I'm actually. This thing never
It's like
lit
a
up.
circus, guys.
No, this thing never lit up, and somehow it's lighting up now.
Oh, this is a good one.
When I'm doing
What
this.
you got?
It's actually kind of more a Zach question, I guess, but it says that. So somebody asked, actually, Festive Fleming asked,
Nice
who,
name.
Yeah, who writes the songs? Which we kind of, I mean, instrumentally we kind of all do, but lyrically is mostly like 99% Zach.
I
Yeah.
can't take all the. I
This
mean,
musical genius.
honestly, like it always comes from different places because, like, I could reference like song by song. Like Polaroid is a good example of kind of like a story that I had, and so I was writing. I had like quite a bit of lyrics, and then the song literally took just this dive to a totally different place in a cool way. Because Seth kind of had this like lyric idea for actually the chorus, and then we ended up running with it. We're like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then so the whole thing changed.
That's true.
I didn't even
Yeah.
think anything of it. I just said.
I
sure,
wrote
like, Polaroid.
I wrote like 2 lines on like the pre-chorus and stuff actually.
And then like one of the songs of the album, like Last December, Jeremy actually wrote a lot of the lyrics and stuff
Yeah.
for.
Oh, that's
You
right.
know?
Yeah.
And then, so it really, I mean, it's always different. Sometimes it comes from a lyric that I have. Sometimes it's literally just guitar part. So, like, Every Little Everything is a good example. Like, John literally started playing the guitar, and then, I'm not kidding you guys, the rough version of the song was written in, like, 2 minutes.
Not
Literally.
even joking. It
Because
was like that
he wrote the
fast.
guitar, and then I literally just started singing, and I kind of sang the whole thing. And it's changed a bit since then, but the core of it really stayed
It's it's been surprisingly similar since we first wrote it.
That was one of the most surprising, just, like,
Yeah.
kind of moment things. It just happened, so...
Which is cool.
But I mean, yeah, we read a lot of lyrics from our experiences and stuff. Like Desiree, was
Oh yeah, that was like a personal story.
kind of a personal
It's
story.
actually
that-
someone that we know, me and John. Yeah.
and I just wrote lyrics and stuff for her, but it was
think-
his story.
Yeah.
You know?
I think a lot of the time, like all of our stuff. I mean, everything that's our music is all completely written by us. Like we don't really write for people. I mean, we're not yet, at least.
Oh,
Our
by the
stuff
way,
is written by us.
this one is really great, just because.
But okay, I'll just a sec. But I was gonna say that like
It is written 100% by us.
instrumentally, pretty much every instrument is pretty much for the most part written by each one of us, and then melodically we all kind of come up with melodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like ideas for songs and stuff can kind of come from anywhere, but I think usually Zach like puts it into lyrics pretty much most of the time, and does most of the lyric writing as well. So, but it's pretty collaborative.
Although on last December, I have to give Jeremy props at the beginning when the drums do the psh, ba ba ba. That was his idea to do those
Was it?
main
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
You were
I
on it,
forget
hitting
half
it
the
on
time.
bass,
It's been like so long.
and you told
since
me
I saw
like,
it.
"Hey,
Yeah.
dude, like you should hit that with me," and I was like, "Okay." Psh, duh, 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 and then it
Really?
kinda-
I forgot about
it
that.
became the thing.
This question is
Yeah.
so great, but you guys will understand why in a second.
Go for
Okay.
it.
So it's from Velociraptor.
Okay.
I probably said that wrong, so I'm very sorry if I did. Do you guys plan on stopping in North Carolina? I can provide the free Domino's pizza if you come near my city. Take my money, and
Yes!
I'll gladly do that. I got the
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Is this for
because
Brooke?
I'm an employee.
Okay.
So anyway,
Okay,
there
sorry.
might be a joke song that has a little bit to do with that
Yeah.
coming up soon.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I mean, hopefully we do make it out there though.
Life is a pizza
Pizza
party.
That's
We just gave you a little taste.
that's
of-
seriously the taste
of
of
your
the
song.
chorus, yeah, of your song, yeah.
Anyway, just a little bit.
Joke song.
John, you want to pick one?
Yeah,
Actually,
sure.
I'll pick one.
Oh, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, it's part of our Pledge Music campaign, which you can check out in our band's bio right now. And if you basically order anything off there, you also get the album as well, early release. But the campaign ends January 15th, so if you want to get something, go quick. One of the things that people could buy, I think we're all out of them now. You can't buy them anymore. I don't think
Yeah.
they're maxed out. But people could buy a joke song that we
That
would
one's
literally.
out, yeah, we're out.
There's no more of those. But basically, people would buy a joke song, and we would write
Seth,
like a minute-long joke song
Sure.
about them, and then we're gonna shoot them and then send them the MP3 file of them. But each one of the joke songs is like specifically about someone, so they would like send us like info on them and stuff, and then we would write a song specifically about them. So that's what that is.
Oh, also, a lot of you guys were asking like where this bear is at.
It's so cute.
So that is
Desiree
the bear.
Bear.
He's also on our pledge campaign. So if you go to the store, you can definitely buy that little guy, and you can get him custom with a guitar or something, or sunglasses, or drums, whatever you want. So yeah, that's pretty sick. This person, Brianimation said, "What's your inspiration for making this album?" That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
I'm gonna pretend he's asking the question to you.
Oh, what's your info? Oh.
No.
So-
Not right. Yeah.
What is your inspiration?
What's your inspiration for making this album?
Uh,
That's what I'm thinking about, sir.
Uh,
What is our inspiration? Well, I mean, the album's called Visions of Hollywood, so I guess a lot of the themes have to do with experiences that we've had kind of growing up and living in LA, going through the music industry, going through the acting and
Going through
entertainment
ups and
industry.
downs.
Ups
Yeah.
and downs, just kind of all the, ups and downs of living in LA, really.
I think one song in particular in the album is called Sunset Boulevard, also another one of my faves. That
Oh,
one
yeah.
kind of, in a sense, is like the album theme. Like, it kind of sums it up a little bit. It's really about this person that comes to Los Angeles, and like honestly, it's like their visions of it. They have this kind of like grand dream of what it's going to be, and some things, turn out how they want, and then other things just don't, and it's, it's...
So, yeah, some songs in the album are kind of like what basically Hollywood is really like, and then some songs are like the kind of glamorized what your expectations of it, I guess, are for the most part.
Yeah.
Like how Polaroid starts with Hollywood girls, they got no respect.
So you get two really cool like polarizing like perspectives, like one that's
Throughout the album, yeah.
one that's very realistic and one that you kind of see on TV and like the film and stuff. So
Which is kind of fun.
it's
And
cool.
we kind of like to intermix the two, because even on the songs that are like the more glamorized, if you look deeper, some of the lyrics are like, oh, but that's like the fantasy kind of version of it,
Yeah.
And so, but
He's so
we have a good
cute.
time.
I know, he's so cuddly.
He is cute.
He's so cuddly!
I
John, you wanna
definitely
pick
want to
one?
get one of these
Sure.
myself.
Yeah, I'll pick 'em.
These are so cute.
Who's your favorite member? Favoritism
Who's your favorite member? Favoritism?
of the band?
All of
the
our
band.
favorite member of the band is this.
My favorite member is
Oh my
me.
gosh.
Desiree Bear.
It's
I was about
me.
to, about to say that too.
Really? Well, I guess we both have pretty.
I think everyone's thinking
Yeah,
themselves.
so pretty selfish.
I was like,
Selfishly
Who
caring
do I
about
like the
themselves.
most out of the four of us?
Myself.
Myself.
Honestly, I I like the dynamic of all of us. If I'm being honest, like
I was
I don't know.
thinking-
You're really like,
Wait, what were you thinking?
Nothing. It doesn't matter, Seth.
Was
I'll tell
everybody
you-
thinking me?
No.
Yeah, we were all thinking you, Seth.
Wait, was everybody?
I'll tell you after.
You're
The
our
live,
favorite.
I'll tell you after the live stream.
Join the Waya. The Waya.
Join the wheel.
Wait, I want to
Yeah.
read some of this.
I didn't even get to read one.
He,
man.
he's got to pick one.
Oh.
You've had it for a while, man.
What's
Yeah,
your
you
guys'
have
favorite
questions.
colors? There it is.
Oh.
Blue.
Nobody knows yet. You know what mine is? I don't know.
My favorite color is kind of the combination of red and black.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
So I guess red, but I like it mostly with black.
Who or what is your biggest inspiration for your music?
Ooh, that's pretty hot.
That's a pretty good one.
Definitely Rebecca Black.
Friday.
I think every time we
Didn't
write a new
sound like
song,
that.
our,
Oh, that
our
came
thought
from-
process is, how do we make this more like Rebecca Black? You know?
Like, what would Rebecca Black
What
do?
would Rebecca Black do? I can't even say
WW.
get that?
I can't speak right now. WWRBD.
Yeah.
WWRBD.
I don't know if that's
What would
right, but
Rebecca
maybe,
Black do? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
okay.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe-
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, honestly, we like her. That was the funny.
I have no
Yeah.
problem with her at all. I'm just joking.
Fiona Apple is the big. I just sit down whenever I'm trying to think of drum beats, and
I
her
think
voice just answers that question.
you're joking, right?
I'm totally joking.
Okay.
And
Oh, I was gonna say,
Hey,
it's
and-
so weird.
and perfect-
I've never heard him say this before.
Fiona Apple.
purple is my favorite color. The Fiona thing.
Now I don't
Apple
know
thing
if
was
you're
a
joking
joke.
still or not.
No, purple really was my favorite color.
I think we all have a pretty, like, on a serious note, though, I think we all actually have a pretty wide range of musical inspirations.
And that's why we're always doing so many different things that people
Yeah.
tell us do not fit on the same album, but we do it anyway.
Yeah, because we're just like, whatever. We're just
Whatever,
gonna-
we're punks.
We do what we like.
Like, screw the
Do what we
system.
want. Yes.
Do what we want.
I mean, some of our stuff, like, it definitely is inspired by, like, Kissophobic is a good one. Like, that one honestly is inspired by bands like the Beach Boys and, like, Queen even, you know?
Yeah.
It's got that, like, retro feel, but it's, like, also a big rock song, and we
Yeah.
still want it to be us, so that's why as the song progresses, it gets, like, heavier, you know?
Yeah.
But it's tight. That's fun.
And then we have stuff like Every Little Everything, which is almost kind of like,
Classic rock.
it's kind of classic rock. It almost is
Yeah.
like our version of like an AC/DC song in some ways.
And I hear some in the vocals that they might not think.
What? What
Whoa!
are you
How do I
doing?
turn that off?
Stop.
Turn the volume up.
Stop.
Okay.
It's-
No. Yeah.
But then we obviously have a lot of punk influences. We have a lot of alternative influences and stuff, which you can hear on stuff like Blow for Your Sweetheart, Desiree, Party of the Weekend, Fear and the Loathing in the Valley, but then we have a lot of slow songs and stuff too. I think honestly, I guess we all have just a pretty wide range of musical inspirations.
My Chemical Romance is, like, one of my favorite bands, so there's always, like, little bits of me that are like, honestly, like, what would Gerard Way do here? But it's funny because once it gets to the band, it, like, never actually ends up remotely like anything they would do. It still becomes our own interesting thing.
Yeah.
you know?
Because that comes from like the collaboration process of us all putting in the different things that we kind of like into one thing, which is I guess why our sound is different. But
Yeah.
The guitar leads on Sunset Boulevard remind me of some of the like Black Parade
Yeah, a little bit. I think that's probably
Yeah.
one of the closest,
stuff
if
from
anything.
My
Yeah.
Chemical
Yeah.
Romance.
Yeah.
and then we have some definite like all time low Fall Out Boy type
Yeah.
stuff for
Yeah.
sure. We love those bands.
Yeah.
We have vocals that honestly our vocals range quite a bit from different styles too. I feel like.
I was gonna
Yeah, 'cause
say
you guys
every
is-
little everything. The vocal, I hear for some reason a lot of not a lot, but there is like they weren't even thinking this when they were doing it. But Aerosmith, I hear it when I.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah, I
can see that. I can see that.
Like,
Aer-
there's that-
Aerosmith is a big influence.
Like,
Steven
I love-
Tyler,
yeah.
I always wanted to be him as a kid, so I think that occasionally comes out.
I love Steven Tyler. His
Yeah.
vocals are
That's
so
cool.
cool.
I think one of my favorite things that hasn't been said that I do like on the album is we do occasionally add gang vocals. I love when we like
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
all
That
get
has
together and
become
we'll do these gang vocals.
become a recurring like theme, or not theme, but just a thing that we just like to do.
On our like
It's
EP, and there's not nearly as much of that. There's a little bit, not a ton though.
Is there?
And
There's
then
a
in this
very minor
album, I
bit,
just
like-
tried to force it on every
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. So
Actually, honestly though, I think almost
There's a little bit.
Not every song, but I think probably like 9 out of 11. There's probably gang vocals.
Yeah.
I think the main reason for that is because we had so much fun making it that there were so many parts where like, let's all sing this together.
Yeah.
And then it was just,
Yeah.
you know, it was fun.
We
to
just
do.
honestly we like recording gang vocals. It's just really fun.
I think
Yeah.
one of
It's
the
a good
earliest
time.
It's
ones
a good bonding
was
experience.
Yeah.
I find. Yeah. Like,
I think American
And when you
Cinema.
film it, there's nothing that looks more ridiculous than these 4 guys in a booth
All
just
standing
shouting
around-
at the mic.
Shouting around
at the same
one mic.
time.
Yeah.
And then we all pause at the same time and wait for the next thing, and then we're like,
Yeah.
da 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 da.
And then it's just silent for 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fun.
But American Cinema was, I think, the first one we did gang vocals on
Yeah,
this
I think
album.
it was.
On
this album.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And then we had
And then we just add it. I
So-
really like Sunset Boulevard.
I don't know if you guys are like bored of us talking or not, but do you want to hear another song? Maybe. Yeah.
Do you guys want another song, or do you want to say
Jeremy,
some
can you
questions?
play
You
something
pick.
on the guitar? They said. Play your Nirvana thing. Yes.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Sick beat. What?
Is that song right?
If anybody can actually, well, he just said the song name. I was going to say, if anybody can name that song.
Sorry.
I
Anyone
think
that didn't hear
if
what
you can't
he
name
said.
that song, there might be.
He has some issues.
Anyway,
Could you please adopt me?
I think that's possible, right? I think we could do that.
Yes,
Yeah, we can
we
do that.
definitely can.
Let's do this.
You know how
What's
easy
it
that
all?
is?
You could just
You're
live in my
adopted.
closet. That's fine.
You're adopted. That's it. There it is.
He basically lives in a closet, so you can live in his closet.
Closet, yeah, which is basically
The-
like a corner.
The E Squad wishes you happiness and prosperity.
Thank you, E Squad.
Thank you, E Squad.
Thank you.
If you could, you would go on tour ever? Question mark. If we could,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going
We're-
to.
Yeah,
Yes,
we are. Now.
So we're planning to do some touring this year after our album is released next month. So we're gonna be touring the album a little bit. We don't have the exact firm like dates and locations and stuff yet, but that's a huge priority for us is to tour this year.
And then as soon as we have those, we will be blasting them out to you guys so you can plan and hopefully show up.
Oh, this is a fun question
What you
from
got, man?
Bernadette. She asked favorite Star Wars movie.
Ooh.
Out of all
Oh,
of them.
this
Oh,
is
that's
about
easy.
to get divided right here.
I think we might need the lightsabers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Mine-
get them out.
I'm gonna start off. Hey,
Got
you guys,
lightsabers.
you know the rule. I have to go first because I change my mind.
He
depending
does.
on what they
And in
say.
every band meeting we ever do, if there's like a question, we're like, "Hey guys, what do you think of this?" We always make him go first
Oh, you
because
want
if he waits to the end, he'll just say what we all said.
Yes, I get very heavily influenced from them. So they'll be like, Seth, what do you think
Wait,
of
can you
this?
turn off the lights for a second? I
First.
just want to see my lightsaber light up.
All right, let's try this.
Ready for
Seth,
this, guys?
Seth, turn that one off.
Okay.
We're about to do something so cool.
Dude, I don't even know how to
Lightsaber
turn this on. Oh, here we go.
Turn it off.
All right.
Great.
Ready?
You guys ready?
Dum dum ba ba
Yeah!
Hey,
We suck at Star Wars.
now they're lightsaber fighting. This is great.
Oh yeah,
You guys gotta go lower though. It's not a camera. It's not a camera.
Oh,
Okay.
I got
All right.
That is
Well-
so cool. We should just do the rest.
And
of
I'm
the
doing, like,
live
special
stream
Oh yeah, this
back.
is sick. Special effects, you
Oh,
guys.
special effects.
That's so cool.
I'm sorry if we just gave somebody like an epileptic seizure.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's true.
Yes. Okay.
Also, as we're talking, let's try not to. If we are answering the Star Wars question, let's try
Talk
not to
over
do
it.
any spoiler alerts for Star Wars.
Oh, I haven't seen the
I
new one.
accidentally kind of spoiled something for John the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't know he hadn't
Whatever.
seen it. I had no
I'll still
idea.
see it. I don't care about that.
We were
stuff.
working
Some
on
people
the-
get really worked up about that. I don't really care.
We were working on the joke songs, and one of the songs
Yeah, but
has references to that.
to
So-
Star Wars. And
So
it,
we totally said something in it, and then John's like, "Wait, I haven't even seen it. That
we were like,
happened."
oh no, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. No, don't worry about it.
How do I turn this back on?
Just press the button. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. My favorite Star Wars movie of all time. It might surprise people, and I know they're not gonna say this,
Go
but
for
even
it.
after everything, Rogue One, like
Okay.
that was
Oh, that
seriously
one?
like I love that it was
That's
like a bunch of people I didn't
cool.
even know, and it was
He's
awesome.
so unimpressed. He's like,
I knew you guys were gonna say it. No, I knew you were gonna say it. Rogue One
That's-
made me cry.
No, that's
Like,
awesome.
I was
All
like,
we're saying is,
Oh, at the end,
if
yeah.
that's your answer, then the Force is weak with you. But
The Force is not strong with Seth. It's okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
It's okay. I
It's
can
a
go
great
hang
Star
out with
Wars.
Star Trek. No.
Star Trek.
He's gonna be a
Okay.
Trekkie.
Well, that's fair. So Seth,
No.
Seth is Rogue One. Cool.
No,
What's
Rogue
that?
One.
One's
Yes, that's honest truth right there.
I mean, this is an easy answer, but it's Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
I always
for sure.
gotta go to
That's
Empire
like the
Strikes
number
Back.
one. That's not really my favorite. My
What's
favorite is
your
Return of the Jedi.
All
Who
right.
loves Return of the
I
Jedi?
see you.
Return of the Jedi is my
I
favorite.
see you.
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
Yeah.
A really fun fact that I love telling everybody is
It's
that
the best
John's
book.
really into even all of the. He was actually into all the Transformers movies.
I am.
Every single one, and I'm
I'm not
like,
ashamed.
I lost interest
I ain't
after
ashamed.
after the first two.
Which one?
I still need to see the ones with Mark Wahlberg, but I haven't seen it.
Last night was.
What's yours, Jeremy?
This is hard. Okay, so this is gonna be a long-winded answer. I mean, I'm just like a massive Star Wars geek fan nerd. Most of you probably know this. There's I mean, Empire Strikes Back is pretty much, I would say, my favorite. I think for me, like, The Force Awakens is, like, just right below it. Like, it's super close in there.
It's pretty awesome.
I love
Yeah.
those two films.
It's really close.
I love The Force
actually.
Awakens. And then, surprisingly, most of the film, Revenge of the Sith has some amazing moments,
Yeah.
but some also terrible moments.
Oh yeah.
So it's hard because like there's parts of Revenge of the Sith that like I just love watching, like some of the action set pieces and like everything with like Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan is just great in that
Ewan
film.
McGregor is great, hands down. Yeah.
But then there's like
Yeah.
also like bad
best
things
part of
like
that movie.
Anakin Skywalker like killing younglings and like and like the super awkward cheesy like Darth Vader no at the end, which like just knock it out of the running for me.
And then also when they come to like take Sidious, there's like
That's the worst part.
There's like 4 or 5 master Jedis, y'all. They walk in and they just hold lightsabers there, and then literally Sidious is like, well,
Yeah.
That's his like little CGI flip through the air, and they like just stand there like a bunch of punks doing
it's like,
nothing.
this is Mace Windu and his like 3
Yeah.
homies. They got to do something cool. But yeah, the rest of that movie I love.
That movie is like a really good movie with some really terrible parts.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't get my number one pick. But I'd say, I think like Force Awakens and Empire Strikes Back are probably my 2 faves.
Hot.
Yeah.
What are you guys' favorites?
Wait,
I'm just asking.
What are
that,
your
but-
guys' favorites?
I just
We already
said
said
Return of the Jedi.
Empire, Return of the Jedi,
Oh, okay.
Rogue One.
Yeah, I like that we all had kind of different answers though.
Okay.
It's nice for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Seth, keep your answer, man.
No.
It's good.
I'm saying that is my second
Yeah.
favorite. Is the Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yeah.
But I have to agree that I feel like the old ones don't even.
Also,
together,
I mean,
have
no
them
one said
separate.
this too, but A New Hope is obviously the OG and is also great.
Yeah.
You can't really go wrong with that.
Those that first 3 trilogy, like the real OG 3,
Yeah.
like I don't even put them together. Like I was saying, the new stuff was my favorite one.
I was gonna say the Phantom Menace I would throw in there just because of the
No,
fight
it's
scene
not.
with Darth Maul.
Oh,
Qui-Gon,
it's
and-
one of the
and
best fight
Obi-Wan.
scenes in
Yeah,
all Star
so
Wars.
I was
Okay.
gonna-
And it has like the best Star Wars song of all time, Duel of Fates. The dun 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 dun. It's like the
Oh,
most
yeah,
epic
yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars composition ever.
That's pretty dope.
It just sucks that it's in that film.
right. Hey,
That sequence is
Yeah.
amazing.
What we got?
Pretty dope.
They asked a good. They said Marvel or DC or both.
I mean,
I'm going first. Hold on.
I'm gonna go
Marvel.
Marvel, okay.
Marvel.
I did like Justice League, but
If all I had to base it on was the Dark Knight trilogy and Wonder Woman, I'd say DC was really up there.
Yeah.
But because everything else I have to base it on is there as well, I'm going to currently say Marvel.
Marvel.
Though I'm one of those people that would gladly love both franchises.
Yeah.
I just think DC needs to get it together a bit, and then I'll be all in.
I'd say both.
I'm right there with you on that one.
And I'm changing my
But
mind
I like-
right away to say the same thing.
all the heroes though, I prefer more the DC heroes. Like I love the Flash. I think Flash is probably my favorite.
I love the Flash TV
I like
show too.
I like Deathstroke a lot.
Deathstroke's
Even though
good.
he's a villain, but I mean, what else? I don't know. I seem to like a lot more of the villains in DC.
DC's got great.
They have cool, yeah.
You know,
That's. I think for me, I like.
Oh, you're
I
good.
love Marvel and DC. I mean, like as a kid growing up, I actually was more of a DC fan just because like the animated series they had were awesome, and like I love those like comic characters and stuff. I think better as a kid, minus like Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man growing up.
Spider-Man
But then like
awesome.
as far as like the films go, I think Marvel's done a much better job overall,
yeah,
film
I
wise,
think we can all agree
easily.
on that.
There's obviously like specific like DC films like Zach said, like the Dark Knight trilogy or like Wonder Woman that are awesome. So I just hope that like DC gets it together because I'm a fan of both. I want both their universes to be just awesome, you know? Because it's like a fan, like that's what you want. You just want
Yeah.
good movies to go and be entertained by it. But
Yep.
I'm excited for Black Panther though.
Black Panther looks dope.
That movie looks really good.
What's the
Sorry,
color?
that's
What's
probably
the
whatever.
color of your toothbrushes? Mine's white. So.
Mine's white.
Mine's purple.
Is
Just
it?
got
What was that?
Well, mine's white with a tint of blue on the
Toothbrush color.
tip, or
Oh.
whatever. But
Blue. I have two. I have
He
a
has
blue
two.
one and a green one.
he has a travel one.
I will say, though,
the
I
green
didn't
one
pick-
is my travel one, but the blue one is.
I didn't pick my toothbrush based on color.
No.
It just had extra strength. So I was like, ooh, the only extra strength one's purple, so I better grab it. So
He likes
No.
extra strength.
Am I the only one that uses Oral-B? The one that has
spinning
like,
one.
the one that spins?
Yeah.
That's what I
Honestly,
use.
what I
I
got.
don't, but I really need to get one.
That's what I
because those
use.
are great.
Yeah.
They are, but honestly, even the cheap $1 ones like really clean my teeth too. They're because the bristles are so like
If you have a good
tough.
toothpaste, too, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to stop hearing about us talk about
No, no.
toothpaste and toothbrushes
Someone
and
said-
hear us play a song?
Someone said favorite TV show. Do we not want to talk about that?
We'll get to that in a minute. Let's play one
Okay.
more song, get that
All
out of the
right.
way.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Let's play.
Would you guys like to hear us play Twixter? Because that's what we're gonna play.
Well, it just so happens.
We are so
Guys, no, you gotta play it off. We got a request from somebody at the very beginning that said, "Are you gonna play Twixter?"
Oh,
So
someone
we're gonna
wants
do
us to play
Twixter.
Twixter.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Here with the song.
That's why we're doing Twixter.
My
guys.
light stick went.
Yes.
I do not know.
No.
There is a pick right
That
there.
I
is
know,
why
it's my
we're
extra
doing
one. Where's
Twixter.
my other one?
I don't know, man.
Use this one.
It probably flew off.
You
when
do not
were
want
rocking.
I
mine.
found
Mine
it.
is
I found it.
gigantic.
I found it. I got it. Okay, so we're gonna play Twixter for you guys right now. I hope you like it. It's one of our favourite songs. It's off our debut EP, Kicking Cars. Just kidding.
We're part Irish, so we can do that.
Ready?
I'm not making fun of Irish people. I'm making fun of myself. Difference.
All right, here we go.
1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
I got no money and no plans, and I'm kinda going nowhere fast to go. What do you think about going there with me? Hey! Letting the words on journal pages, left unlocked in your places. Does it write us a fate when I say my very own directions? I don't wanna be friends. I'll be the best, I'll be the worst. Whatever comes first on your bucket list, I'll come with words, I'll come with feelings. The quickest way to know sharing love. Just give me something, give me something. Just tell me it's not for nothing. Well, I've been putting my head against these walls. My psychiatrist says it's not my fault. I'm capable of love, but I'll give you the next best thing. I know it may seem like kind of obsession. Driving in your direction, kind of resemble my ex-girlfriend. Don't worry, it's the one that I miss. I'll be the best, I'll be the worst. Whatever comes first on your bucket list. I'm going with words, I'm going with feelings. The quickest way to those cherry lips. Just give me something, oh give me something. Just tell me it's not for nothing. I've been putting my head against these walls. My psychiatrist says it's not my fault. I'm capable of love, but I'll give you the next best thing. I've been putting my head against these walls. My psychiatrist says it's not my fault. I'm capable of love, so just give me the next best thing. I got no money and no plans, and I'm kinda going nowhere fast to go. What do you think about going there with me? I'm a time bomb waiting to relapse, and you're ticking clock to my heart attack. And what do you think about blowing up with me? I got no money and no plans, and I'm kinda going nowhere fast, so girl, what do you think about going there with me? I'm a time bomb waiting to relapse, and you're ticking clock to my heart attack. And girl, what do you think about? What do you think about? What do you think about blowing up with me? Woo!
We made it.
We made it again, guys!
It's easier when I'm
We
not
landed
sick.
it on Earth.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot easier when my voice isn't completely out.
How do you,
Sinuses, man.
someone's asking, how do you warm up before band practice? It's actually really funny. They do warm up. He has. I'm saying
it
it's
really
funny
funny?
because it's not the traditional like me. They do that, but they also do. He does this.
They
water-
basically stick
No,
their
no.
head in a fishbowl.
He does this water warm up thing that he's done it. I've known for over 10 years.
What is this water warm up that I
Seth,
do?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You do a water warm up.
Water warm
You're
up?
singing.
It
with
sounds
water
like
in
I
your mouth.
jump in a
No?
pool and I like
Yeah,
try to
that's what
sing
I'm
or
saying,
something.
yeah, like,
No, he puts water.
Honestly,
Are you, that
me and
doesn't
Zach me and Zach just do like.
So guys,
really good
this is how I warm
vocal
up.
warm up.
He puts a little water in his mouth and he starts singing. You really don't do that?
No.
I've heard you do that so many
I've
times.
literally never done that.
No, maybe he does something that sounds like he goes like.
What's so funny is that totally sounds like that's what he's doing.
No, I do that.
Yeah.
I thought there was water in your mouth.
No.
He does it in the bathroom, so it just sounds like
Okay, so
like he's
a
gargling
technique
water.
I learned early on is that if you like, there's this like tongue roll thing that it just lets the note out,
Do it.
so it doesn't hurt your throat as much like in the beginning because you're kind of trying to work up to the notes. If that makes sense. So that's like a beginning thing. I just do. It sounds ridiculous, so I'm not gonna do it, but that's what I do. I do that, and then we like end up just doing like me, mama, mama, ma, all these other kind of simple.
Me.
Like that.
And then we usually we drink like a lot of like tea with like honey in it, and then we have this little thing called Singer Sit and Grace Spray. It's just like a herbal spray that you spray in the back of your throat and just kind of softens your voice a little bit.
Yeah. Which we usually use before.
But we actually totally forgot to do both of those things tonight,
Which could have helped. But,
which probably would have helped. And I just realized.
Oh, that's why.
Honestly,
That's why.
it's
He's
just
like, why
a
did you guys
acoustic,
sound
it's-
so bad?
It's like, why does it
It's
sound
fine.
terrible?
No, it sounded good.
Someone asked, "Will the album be on Spotify at all?" This is important.
The album
It will be.
on Spotify. I don't know if it'll be on Spotify initially or not.
Not initially.
When it comes
might
out,
be.
it might be. I mean,
It might be.
I think February 14th it will be on Spotify. You guys are welcome to listen to it there. We are happy that you guys listen at all. We don't make any money on Spotify. So if you want to buy the album, that is kudos to us. We do love that. But also, if you don't have money, then please listen on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know?
So it will be on Spotify.
We'll be there.
Yes, it will be on Spotify. It will also be on iTunes if you like, supporting bands and stuff.
Oh,
Here's looking at
what is
you.
that? What is that thing?
Uh,
that thing.
I think actually on January 15th, once our pledge campaign ends, you can actually pre-order it on iTunes starting that day.
Oh yeah, I don't know, something
Yeah.
like that. I think
So
yeah.
once our pledge campaign is over, for those of you who couldn't basically buy the album from the pledge campaign and get it early, you'll be able to
at least pre-order.
it on iTunes. And if once on January 15th, or 16th, I guess, on January 16th, if you pre-ordered it on iTunes, you'll actually get. You will get 3 of the songs early. Not the whole album, obviously, but you will be able to listen to.
Oh, on iTunes, yeah.
On iTunes, you'll be able to listen to 3 of the songs
Yeah.
early. if
We
you
have
prefer.
all kinds of options for listening.
Someone asked a really good question.
What
If
is
you
it?
could live in a video game, what game would it be?
Oh, that's easy.
I'm gonna say, I would say PUBG, but you die after you get killed.
That'd be the
once.
worst video.
Yeah,
game.
it's the worst. To me, I really like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild right now,
I like
so
that.
I could live in that. But I already know what you would say, probably. My guess would be Pokemon. But
Oh heck yeah!
Oh yeah.
I
was
would be
gonna-
in. I would be in Pokemon
Honestly,
all day long.
I think
every day.
Pokemon is pretty much the best answer.
I think
Yeah.
we all would
Come
love
on.
to.
I
I'm
think-
changing my mind.
I think it's between
See?
Pokemon
This is
and
what
well,
happens.
Legend of Zelda. Honestly, is
Legend of
I
Zelda,
would
yeah.
live there too.
That'd be sick.
I wish
I'd hang out with the
I'd go
bird.
back and forth.
Yeah.
I'd hang out with the bird and
I
the
would
big
have.
guy.
I almost would have also said like Skyrim, but then at the same time, I probably would.
That's
just
kinda scary.
That's what I was thinking
I would
too.
just die.
I was thinking either Pokemon or Skyrim,
Skyrim,
but then
yeah.
I started thinking about dragons, and then my eyes got big, and I was
Dude,
like, oh,
I haven't even-
I would choose Skyrim if like I was like the Dragonborn and was like really powerful. But if I was
Yeah.
just like some rando, no.
Right,
'cause I would
yeah.
just
If
die.
you were just some like guy with his cattle, hey there, stranger. Would you
Right,
like
actually-
oh yeah.
Actually, now we
Take all
talk
this
about
stuff,
that.
you know?
Now we talk about it's all dependent on who you are.
That's
Because
true.
I want to be in Pokemon if I'm like Ash or Brock or
Yeah.
something, but I don't want to be in Pokemon if I just work at the Pokemon Center all day long and I never leave.
And you're just
Like,
sitting
If you
here
were
everything-
like
I'm
a 9 to
stealing all
5
these
dead
Pokemon.
job, that
Yeah.
would suck.
Exactly. Like,
You see all these awesome traders who are coming in, you're like, I wish that was me.
Or I
or like
definitely
in the game, you go through the forest and there's literally a guy who's been sitting in a bush for 3 days,
Yeah.
just waiting to battle you. That doesn't sound fun.
If
And
you're
he's
that
still
guy-
there when you come back.
That's
bug
actually a
catcher wants to
great
fight
idea.
you.
That's terrible. I don't want to be that
I
guy.
don't
That is a
Bug
very
catcher.
important
Or,
thing.
Yeah.
you know who else I wouldn't want to be is Team Rocket. That's for sure because they're losers and they
Losers.
always lose.
So
They always get beat by a kid. I don't know.
This is
That's
actually
funny.
like going with the Skyrim thing, and it's an important question to
What?
you. He's played it so many times and made like so many characters.
Yeah, because I just can't finish it.
I just got it on the Nintendo Switch, and
Is
it
I
bad? Is
it's
it like-
awesome, but I haven't even got to the dragons part. Just
Is
the
it-
beginning.
Is
of
it fun on the
dragons.
Switch?
My thing is that I started killing people randomly without thinking what I was doing,
that's
and
a
now
bad
everybody's going for
Yeah,
me.
dude, you
Do I
can't
need
do
to
that.
start all the way over again?
No,
'Cause
you
everyone
just-
wants to kill me now.
No, well, because you're just
Jade the Human said favorite Pokemon. And while we're on the subject,
Yeah.
I feel like we might as well.
Oh,
talk.
My favorite. Oh, that's hard. There's so freaking
hard,
many.
dude.
Okay, just tell me about that after this.
Yeah, I'll tell you
'cause
about that.
That's not as interesting. I just
Actually,
need to know
I
about
feel
that.
like I like Espeon a lot, which is one of the evolutions. Espeon's pretty dope.
That's nice.
Also, I mean, Charizard's OG, but he's great. I think, honestly, though, one of my faves is the starters from Generation 2, which is in the Johto region, and his name is, he starts out as Totodile, and he becomes Feraligatr.
Oh, yeah.
Feraligator's freaking G. Sorry.
I got it.
What about you, John? What you got?
I'm
so hard.
I'm gonna change my mind if I.
I
can.
actually like.
Just don't change your mind.
I like.
Don't say
like,
mine, Don. Please don't say mine.
No. I like psychic Pokemon. So
okay.
Alakazam is
He's not
really
good.
Oh, cool.
I like
Nice.
Alakazam a
good
lot.
one. Mine is so generic. I'm more of a fan of the first 150
Yeah.
Pokemon.
That's
I am
allowed.
a fan of Charizard.
Amen.
Like
Yeah.
he's my favorite. He was the OG. He was the OG best guy at the beginning.
I mean, mine's even more generic. Pikachu's just the dog.
Pikachu's awesome.
I can't
Anybody
beat
that can
Pikachu.
get yellow version and
I always
walk
feel...
around.
Although I also
Pikachu
like,
is awesome.
actually even Gen 3 had some pretty cool stuff. I actually really always loved getting like Mudkip and then Swampert.
Swampert,
I always like the
yeah.
water Pokemons like Blastoise and Swampert and Feraligatr.
What-
Those things.
What about that?
Yeah.
What's that one that was like question mark duck or whatever? Psyduck. Psyduck was cute.
He's not my favorite, but
He's
he's
pretty
cute.
dumb, but
Actually,
dumb.
you know who's
He's
pretty
cute.
awesome? The whole evolution of Dragonite. Like
Dragonite is
Yeah.
cute.
Dragonair
Oh
to
my God,
Dragonite.
yeah.
I love Dragonite.
Yeah,
he's
Dragonite,
He's so cool
yeah.
looking. He looks like
there's
honestly looks like
so
a
many
Chinese
more
dragon, which is why it's
comments
kind
and
of cool.
Yeah.
You know, because he
I'm
looks
so
he looks
glad.
like a cute dragon. You know, he's gonna
What
like.
about Lucario?
I'm so glad I.
Lucario,
Oh,
you know,
that's cool.
Lucario's
That's a dark
definitely-
type, right?
I'm
Yeah.
so glad I
Yeah,
grew
dark
up
side.
watching
Dark side.
Pokemon with my
Yeah.
best friend
Yeah, I don't know.
David growing up because we used to watch Pokemon every Saturday
this
morning.
This question's important because they said it's for science. Guys, do you like Def Leppard and or Linkin Park? Please, it's for science. That's Percy says no, and yes, I love both.
I
of
love-
them.
we
I
love
both.
both.
Yeah,
Oh my
well,
goodness.
I will say Linkin Park more so because they were
No.
the reason.
I grew up
Def
literally listening to
Leppard
Def
was,
Leppard,
was
so
the
that's-
first for
Yeah.
us. But
I
yeah,
listened
he
to
didn't.
Def Leppard way after, and I love Def Leppard.
But you should
Hot
tell them
Pizza
why.
probably.
Linkin Park and Def
We're
Leppard.
all hot pizza, right?
Yeah,
Nobody
I don't
likes
like cold pizza.
I don't
Hot
like
pizza.
cold pizza.
I
It's gotta-
actually like cold
I-
pizza.
Do you like it better though?
better though.
Sometimes I do.
Wow.
You know what?
Sometimes I do.
When the pizza gets here, we're gonna leave it out for an hour, and then you get to eat it
Oh,
because
come
of that
on,
answer.
man. Well,
Okay?
leave me some.
No, that we're gonna leave it for you, but
We
it's gotta be
would,
cold.
we would
'cause
love
you're
to be
like, oh, I
inducted into
better.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It probably won't happen ever,
Yeah.
but we
Probably
would
not.
love
It's
that.
literally never
Yeah.
going to happen, but sure.
That would-
Hey,
Never in the
there's
history
some
of life
optimism for
will
you.
that happen. Yes, it will never
Keep
happen.
on trucking.
This is for science too. Favorite all-time low album? Ooh, that is a good question.
So wrong, it's so right.
So wrong, it's so right. Yeah,
That's
for
for
me.
me.
I think.
And I do like the new one. Not the new one. The new one before that.
Actually, I feel like
Oh, wow.
Don't Panic. It's longer now. It's probably.
Which
Which is just don't. Which is
Put
for
up,
me-
Put Up or Shut Up is still definitely my fave. I listen to that one all the time. But then also, definitely So Wrong It's Right.
So
And
Wrong
then
It's
also-
Right got me into them, and every song.
I feel like
think
Don't
that's a
Panic.
hit
It
yes.
might not even have, like-
that one's so good.
I
too.
feel like Don't Panic. It might not even have like my all-time favorite song by them, but I feel like there's like 4 or 5 songs off that album that I like listen to more than a lot of the other ones. So
Aren't they doing a new tour where they're doing 2 sets and one of them's the
I
whole
will give you a
record
hug in
of-
Ireland if we go. That would be
But
fun.
they're doing the whole record of. So that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's right. I did see. I
Really?
did hear about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
cool.
they're doing that,
Yeah.
and then they come back and do their new album.
Yeah.
So if you get a ticket to the show, yeah,
That's dope.
That's
it's,
pretty cool.
shout out to them.
took it to the gun show.
Wasn't even trying to plug them in, but hey, Blink 182.
The person who said, I feel like I'm getting ignored for my username, well, FML, ask your question. We'll answer.
Oh, Future Hearts. That's the one I was trying to.
We-
say.
we love
That's
that.
my
You're
second
cool.
favorite because I
What
bought
you got?
the album.
What
and
Future
Future
Hearts
Hearts.
got?
Future Hearts is dope too.
Yeah,
What
it
you
was
got?
awesome. But I need to check out the new one a lot more.
I probably can't say your name on here because it might
can't
but
offend
let's.
people?
But if you got a question,
Oh yeah,
we'll answer it definitely.
Master. We're just gonna call you
We're
Master.
gonna call you Master.
We're gonna call you Master, and
Master,
you're gonna know
yeah.
we're talking about you.
If you got a question, yeah, light it up.
What's the question?
Not yet.
I
I'm
just
not.
wanted to say his name is Master. Okay. Favorite song that you guys ever wrote? I don't know. There's this new one that is not even on the album yet. It's called Maryland, and for me, that one's gonna
wow.
be awesome.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
that's a twist.
That one's gonna
It's
be
a great
awesome.
song. That is
we
a good
just
one.
haven't even done anything with it yet, but it's really it's
Will we do
dark.
meet and greets during our tour?
It's
Probably.
awesome.
Yeah,
Probably,
most
yeah.
likely.
Most likely because we like talking to people.
Yeah.
We're
But what are your guys'? I just said Maryland. but- If you're saying ever, but if you're saying on
That's
record,
hard.
that's really hard to. Or ever written.
I don't know, dude.
Gene's sick. I notice you.
Dude, number 3.
Don't
come
lie.
on.
I notice you.
Back in the day, dude, we were in a band.
My
We had a song
Can
called.
we not go
we had a
that far
song
back?
called.
It's definitely private plagiarism.
We had a song called Number 3, but Pride and Plagiarist was the start of this band. We had a song, and
Yeah, we never
it
released
never
that
made
song.
on. the
Jeremy,
record
what's
'cause
the
it was
best
so
concert
different.
you've ever been to? So we don't have to keep talking about this.
Best concert I've ever been to. I honestly haven't been to that many, so that's kind of sad. But
Wow, you gotta get. To
I saw Journey in concert.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
They're one of my all-time favorite bands, so that was pretty dope.
That's a good one.
They sounded fantastic because they're Journey.
That is actually a really tough question for me.
I've been to a couple Pierce Seville and Dance Gavin concerts, and those always blow me away. So that's dope. Seeing Journey was stellar. That was really good. And honestly, I mean, Backstreet Boys as a kid, that still holds a place in my heart. You know,
That's cool. Quit
Yeah, I'd say
Playing
that's-
games with my heart, quit playing games with my heart.
It's tough because, like,
classic.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's different genres. I've seen Nine Inch Nails live a bunch, like 4 times.
Yeah, you've seen a
I've
lot
seen
of it.
Yeah.
Linkin Park. I've seen.
Linkin Park was amazing. Like,
It was awesome.
Really good.
See, I never got a chance to see them live.
I never got to see it
I
with
didn't
Chester
either.
though, unfortunately.
I did.
I saw
guess
the
I'm
farewell
lucky. I
thing.
guess I'm so lucky. So
You did get to see it?
I'm just giving you a hard time. Yeah, I did see him.
No, but I'm saying it's different genres. So it's like Linkin Park, Nine Inch Nails, like a perfect circle. Like you can't really. Yeah, that's tough. I don't really have any.
We'll answer
Your
like
favorites.
one more question, and then we're
I'll
gonna
let you guys pick.
and then we're gonna sign off for the night because it's been an hour and we have other work to do.
We have a lot to
Oh,
do right now. We really are. We're about to go over a bunch of
Right.
stuff
Well, we can go
after
over
this. It's
Okay.
crazy.
We actually have a big conference thing that has to do with the music video for Kissphobic, which we have
Yes.
to figure out. And then we're also recording some joke songs and stuff tonight. So we got
You
lots
guys ever
of
been in a mosh pit?
Yeah, we're gonna
I've
be-
been in a mosh pit.
We're gonna.
I've been in a
Okay,
mosh
this
pit.
person. Okay, so
I haven't, but I've seen
hold
my
on,
friend do it, and
fun.
it was
So
crazy.
Mochi Gal, I hope I pronounced that right. Mochi Gal asked, "You guys ever been in a mosh pit?"
Yes.
I have not actually. No, I haven't been in a mosh
I
pit.
was kind of in one, but not really. They were trying to push me, and I kept walking further away. And I'm like, what? When does this end? Like,
Oh, no,
because
I've been-
Ace,
Have you
my
been, like,
friend
full on
Ace.
mosh?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
oh, yeah.
you have.
I have because I used to go to like a lot of like these like clubby like metal shows like
Yeah.
like
You just
And literally every single one you get moshed at.
yeah pretty much.
Almost.
I mean yeah,
Especially
it's-
people are into it, you know.
Yeah.
my one of my friend Ace. He went with me
Crap,
to see
oh, no,
Trivium.
this is yours.
How do I go back?
I don't know.
Oh, well. Anyway,
For a second I thought-
he went with me to
There
see
it goes.
Trivium, and I saw him do the mosh pit. And he made it all the way onto stage, and they threw him back
That's right.
in, and it was crazy to see him. I'm like, he's got balls. Like,
Hi, Jeremy's Donuts.
Hello, my butt is falling asleep for sure. So we're gonna wrap this up. So in closing, we just want to say thank you to all you awesome people who watch the Instagram Live, and definitely also big thanks to everybody who's been buying stuff off of our Pledge Music campaign.
Big thing.
You guys rock.
Huge thank you. You guys
look
are
how
the
many view it is, dude. That's your number.
As he's getting excited.
If you guys haven't yet,
yeah.
check out our Pledge
Oh,
campaign.
now
There's
it's not,
only like a few days left, so go on there, buy whatever on there, and anything you get on there, you'll also get the album as well with it for free.
How many of these are left?
There's a lot.
Quite a
So,
few, yeah.
Everybody get one of these.
Yeah,
These
keep
little-
shaking his
Don't
head.
force them, Snap.
Desiree.
Don't force
Desiree!
okay.
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 Trying to wrap up.
That's
all right.
Trying to wrap up. Pizza's
So check
on
all
the
that stuff out. Also, Visions of Hollywood, our album comes out on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Can't stress that enough. Be sure to check it out one way or the other. And again, thank you guys.
Thank
We are
you guys
Makeout
so much.
Monday.
Muchas gracias.
We love you.
You guys rock.
We had a bunch of Beyblades, but we didn't even get to that. But
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry to see this end, but here we go.